You know what I'm saying? And that happens every day.
We're here with a bonus conversation here. You dream every night and you wake up tired every day. Do you feel like you travel in your dreams?
No, yes. It depends on the intensity. Like, sometimes I feel like I live a whole different life. Like, overnight in my dream.
Stuff just like flashes through memory.
Yeah, and check this out. I know everyone's names in the dream. I know it like all this weird shit. And this has happened since I was probably 16. No, probably younger. But see, my mom was old school, right? And every time I try to confront my mom, like, hey, I remember one day because I didn't really like to confront my mom about things. You know?
Yeah, I get that.
Because she was so old school. You know how old school people are. Like, oh, yeah, it's just fucking in your head. You know how old school people are, you know? And then every time I would come up to my mom with things like that, oh, you don't be a fucking retard. She would tell me, you know?
Real aggressively against it.
Yeah, you real aggressively, but yeah, I don't know, man. It came to a point when I was 17 and I was like, you know what? Why do I keep dreaming these dreams that are so realistic and I feel like I'm drained every fucking morning? You know what I'm saying? And it's still been happening ever since then, and I don't know what it is.
Is it familiar things? This is the Dogman Sideshow podcast. We're bringing you part 3 bonus segment, Paranormal Conversations, Dreams with Joey.
No, dude, these dreams are intense, bro. Like, I've always questioned myself, and then.
Well, are you human? Is it Earth? Is it just another place? Or is it familiar stuff?
I'm gonna let you in the inner darkness of myself.
Please.
When I was a huge alcoholic, like, you know, like a huge alcoholic, I used to fucking like,
cheers.
You know, cheers. But I'm not like that no more.
To improving.
But I used to be like that every fucking day because of my dreams. This happened before, like, and the only time I would not dream is if I was shit faced.
Yes, I remember. I enjoyed that about drinking too.
I dream every night over like someone living and then someone dying. Every fucking night. But
is it sad? Is it angry? Is it painful?
Sometimes no. What's fucked up is it could be either or. It could be happy. It could be normal. You know. I hate those dreams where it's too graphic in a way. Like, I could be, I don't know, how can I hope you guys understand, like, in a way, like, I'll dream, and most of the nights, it's like, I live a different life, but then I die, you know?
How different? What kind, different in what way, I should say?
I almost live a whole entire life, and then die.
Are you older, younger? Are you still male?
I start from beginning to end at the dream. Like, it's like living a whole life and then dying.
What stands out to you as far as
what stands out the most to me?
Yeah, what makes you say that you're living another life? Like, as far as what details would make you say that?
It's because of, like, dude, I'm literally named a whole different person every night.
Have you seen the Naruto movies?
No.
You know what Naruto is, though, right?
No.
Anime ninja?
No, I'm just kidding. I know, yeah.
The 6th, 7th movie, whatever. There's something, or even in the Shippuden series, what they're trying to do, it's called Tsukuyomi, Infinite Tsukuyomi, whatever. But they do it in the movie in an interesting way, where they put everyone in a kind of temporary dream. And everything about the world is slightly different. The main character's named something different. Everybody's personality is slightly different. Everyone is all changed. Everyone's wrong in some way.
I feel that 100%.
And only the two people who enter the dream from the outside know that something's wrong. And them entering the dream makes everything kind of change around. And then they find their way out of it in, how they do. But it's smacked in a very similar way. What do you think the dreams mean?
That's probably why I asked my mom at that point.
What did she tell you?
See, my mom was an old school cat. Like, she didn't believe in none of that,
Of course.
But I feel like my mom was also suppressed in the spiritual stuff. Because, my mom was like 70-something years old when she died,
Yeah.
So, like, when it comes to that spirituality, she was raised in the 40s, 50s, it was kind of suppressed.
It's Jesus
then.
Or nothing.
Yeah. It was suppressed. And, like, for the longest time, I would have these dreams and, like, not want to say anything to my mom. And then finally one day I was just like, you know what is this?
Yeah.
Then my fucking mom, she was just like, don't be fucking retarded, go see a psychiatrist.
Very practical, mature advice.
Yeah, that
what did the psychiatrist say?
But see, that I love my mom, but that was the wrong thing she had about life. It was spirituality.
But no, that's what a healthy adult should say to a young person.
But you know what? As I grew older, I can't say nothing because that's how she was grown up.
Well, now, that would be the first thing I would tell my kid if they were having horrifying nightmares nonstop.
No. But as an
not
older
maybe
cat,
not in that
way,
way,
like growing up in the 40s and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, you know how stupid you would look if you were in the 40s and like, oh, I have these dreams and like, you would instantly become like fucking crazy.
They call you a coward or a crazy sissy boy or something.
Yeah, no, yeah. And then, but I understand. See, that's me being humble. I already knew how she was brought up, and I already knew like be a little judgy, but I knew what it was. But I remember one time, like, I don't think this our last segment got deleted the other time, but the last time I said I was combing my hair one day, and fucking I combed my hair back one day, and fucking my eyes roll back in my head, and my whole fucking body feels lifeless for a second.
Yes.
And I feel like there's how I would explain it is 1,000 words going backwards at the same time. But only in 1 second, like this. Like,
yeah,
like that. Like it's done. And then I don't know. I feel like because where I can tie into all of this is my great-great-grandmother was a medicine woman. And motherfuckers say I have medicine. In a way, and I can't escape from it, in a way. But, you know what? And what's fucking crazy, you can't speak upon that shit without someone saying you're crazy or something, like...
No, we don't say that here. Like I said, I'm heavy with the science, but like I said, I'm also open to things that science hasn't fully understood or come to understand yet.
That's why I believe in balance.
But that's why science is always exploring. I want to understand it. As they say in X-Files, the truth is out there.
You want to know a cool fucking saying I say? There's always a hypothesis.
Okay.
About anything. No matter what it is. Like, it's not a lie or a truth. There's always a hypothesis about it. I feel like there's nothing fucking fact in this motherfucker. But anyways, I would dream these dreams, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I would come to my mom, like, it would get so bad to a point where I'd wake up in sweats, like my whole fucking...
They were stressful?
Yeah. No, dude, yeah. Like,
In what way?
Okay, I came to the point where I realized I was living people's deaths.
Past life regression?
Yeah, I was living people how they ended. But that was me, you know. I was just like, why was it always like, oh, that's how they end their life? Because it would always be, dude, I'm not even lying. Like, it would be a whole fucking thing. Like, growing up, like, okay, I would start dreaming, right? And I would start as a little kid, a little baby.
Definitely.
And then I would grow up, and then always at the end, I would end up killing myself or dying. It was weird.
Do you know anyone who's killed themselves?
Yeah, and then it'd be weird, like, I'd be dreaming, and I'd be in their first perspective, and the third one looking above it. Like, in some points, I'd be first person, like, oh, looking on some points, and then the third person, I'd be looking on some points.
Yeah.
But then, after all those dreams, like, it felt like it drained me. Because I felt like I don't know.
Burnt a lot of mental energy.
Yeah, no, I burnt a lot of mental energy. And then I remember becoming depressed at 16, 17 years old because of these.
That sounds like...
But now, these days, I tell my family now, and my girl now,
yeah,
I still dream these dreams every night. No matter what. I can be fucked up no matter what. I will still dream these dreams. But I'm at this point where, like, you know, it is what it is. I will see how someone dies.
From what you describe, it sounds like a combination of out-of-body experience or astral projection mixed with past life regression, or maybe...
See, I was experiencing this... Okay, everyone says this astral projecting stuff, but I was doing it early on as a kid, and I didn't know it. Okay,
where you just leave your body and...
Yeah, okay, early on as a kid, I would say, like, maybe when I started actually acknowledging it and actually trying to do it, I was probably 5 years old when I started, when I realized I can close my eyes and project an orb of color how I want it when I close my eyes. And then I started doing it. I'm like, oh, I want purple, I want fucking green, you know?
Yeah.
While closing my eyes before I go to sleep. And then...
Powerful mental imagery.
When I would keep focusing on that, I would feel like my mind is escaping on that, you know?
Very meditative.
Yeah. Dude, I've been super meditative. I don't know, like... I remember, you know, what's fucked up is my best friend was schizophrenic, so when I would tell him these things, he would, like, you know, trip out on them.
Yeah.
It was fucked up, you know, like, with my mom, you know, like, she didn't believe me, but I did ask came to her, like, one day I was tired of it, dude. Came out to her, like...
came out?
No, like, came out as... Dude, no, dead ass. Like,
I know, just the way you said it was funny.
No, yeah, I told her. I was like, what the fuck? I even made her look it up on Google and everything. I was tripping out. I was like, what do you fucking call it where you dream every night and it's intense? You know?
And what'd you find?
Nothing.
Did you ever go to the psychologist?
Mm-mm.
Well, I think that's your next step, isn't it?
They won't understand.
How do you know?
Because
you haven't gone.
If it's a spiritual thing.
I know, but you haven't gone. You don't know.
No, because, like, look it. Away from dreaming, I'm a normal person. Like, I'm chill. Like, everything. But when it comes to my dreaming...
You dream about killing cats?
No. That's not... Don't joke about this.
I'm not.
Because...
I wasn't joking. That's serious shit. This is a mental marker.
No.
I'm asking...
I still dream about these things every night.
And if you dream about it every night, what's significant? What stands out to you about it? Are there anything that, like, do they repeat? Is it always something different?
It's always something different.
Are you always male?
And female too.
Are you always human?
There's some points where I question that too.
Is it always Earth?
No. That's why I stopped, dude.
Does it feel like past? Does it feel like future?
Some feels like future, some feels like past. I don't know how to explain
it. No, that's definitely
because,
compelling.
Dude, there was a fucking time where I had a dream, right? Where we were taking a boat, but it fucking sailed into this fucking other planet, like, and then fucking there was like big ass fucking sea monsters, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they all calmed it down, and they're like, all right, we're getting off this shit, and there was a regular mall in a different planet.
Wow, that is interesting. It is fantastical.
Like, dude, like, I'm talking like, there was a moss-covered elephant, like, in the fucking sea. There was a moss-covered elephant in the fucking sea, and then, like, it would control the boat we were in, and then fucking, there was these octopuses, fucking giant, underneath, like, pushing other shit, but it was almost a respect of nature, but because in my dream, I was like, I want to panic, right? Mm. But then there was this other shit telling me, like, this is normal.
Fantastic, yeah.
This is normal. Like, and then these motherfuckers would push us to the fucking thing, and we would get off the boat, and it'd be some regular fucking buildings. Like a mall. On another planet.
Making it real, it made it a real life because it was just, you weren't saving the universe and getting, like, pussy dreams. It was just like, we're going to get shoes.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's interesting. Yeah, because you would think if you were fantasizing, it would be the end game would be something. Oh, you're. I mean, this is just me. I only took 2 years of psych, and I wasn't very good at it. No, I'm kidding. I actually did pretty well, but even just passing from like the dream analysis books and a little bit of
I can't explain
history.
Anything.
From the description, it sounds like your dream. What was represented in your dream is that, like, everything in real life is so chaotic and fantastical and strange that your fantasy is just normal. I want to be. My brain just wants normal. Like, that's the fantasy. Normal is the fantasy.
There's nowhere near normal.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when it's just something mundane.
Dude, I can't even break into the half the shit I dreamed.
You want to share some of it? Anything else like that? Because that was very fascinating. It's thought provoking.
Like, I don't know how to explain it, dude. It's almost like living a life each and every time.
Don't try to explain it. Just let it flow.
I don't know, man. Like, I've had, like, dreams where, like, oh, I die as an old age, or, like, I die as in, like, I get shot in the head, or, like, it varies each and every time. And then what's fucked up, there's some dreams where, like, there's apocalypses that happen. There's fucking, like, all this shit. But listen, each and every dream I have is like that. It's nothing good.
Interesting.
Ever. I guess you can say I've had nightmares since I was fucking 15.
You die every time, though.
Every time.
That's interesting.
No, and then when I wake up, I feel drained. Like I lived another fucking life. Like, I can't move.
These death hallucinations are fucking... That would take a toll on the mind. No, and the body's going to respond with that same,
like I said, it got to the point where I asked my mom, like, is this normal? And I knew how my mom is. She's going to tell you, oh, you're a fucking retard or you need psychiatry help. That's how old school my mom was.
Why would you not go see a psychiatrist?
Because...
Just don't trust him?
No.
Makes sense. A lot of people don't.
Because I believe in my shit, like, yes, I'm normal. But I believe in that shit as a whole different level. Look, I have medicine in me, and I've always felt that with my ancestors.
Do you feel like these dreams are causing you some sort of harm, other than feeling tired?
I've almost killed myself 3 times
That's interesting.
over them.
Do you feel like the dreams compel you to do this?
Oh man, it got to the point where like I didn't want to dream no more. You know?
Yes, I do.
Have you guys ever felt like you didn't want to dream no more? To the people that know what I'm saying, like you understand, like I don't know, man. I might sound crazy or whatever the fuck, but I don't care. Like I guarantee you, I'm more normal than your ass. But it's just I believe in more realistic things.
Well, I've never met an artist that was fucking 100% normal. Like, I feel like to have any kind of creativity, you have to be a little bit out there.
Sometimes all these fake things that people say that are fake are actually real. Like,
right? Truth is often stranger than lies. So, I think the fact that you can dream every night is interesting.
No,
I have to.
I hate it. No, I fucking hate it.
Can I tell you something interesting?
What?
I don't dream. Rarely, if ever, do I dream.
You're fucking lucky.
But here's the thing. I'm always tired. Because I can never completely go to sleep.
You know what's been really fucking me up, dude? I feel like it's my conscience fucking me in some way. Like, I don't know what it is.
Got a lot of wrongdoings?
No, it's, I'm always saving someone's life in my dreams.
Yeah.
And recently it's been my mom's. You know how fucked up it is to dream about you're saving a life and then waking up and that life isn't there?
You're torturing yourself about powerlessness over the situation, no? In your dream you can save her, in real life you can't.
I guess where that's... And you know what? I guess where that equal... That fucking how I am, where balancedness is coming to, like, I can't balance it, you know? And that's... I feel like that's me, like, saying...
That's your brain trying to balance it, yeah.
And I can't.
Because you know that it's fantasy. It's the first one that you know is not real.
Exactly.
It's the first one that you can clearly tell is not real. Maybe that's her gift to you, is being able to stop them, because now you know that they're not real.
No. My great aunt was a fucking medicine woman.
That's pretty powerful.
For Blackfoot Cherokee.
Holy shit, is that powerful? She just showed you their dreams. Because she's going, hey look, they're dreams. No. You're not dying. Hey look, you're not dying. She showed up to tell you.
You know what's fucked up? At this point, I know it's not I'm dying. You know, at this point, I know it's that I'm dreaming. And this is how this person dies. That's the fucked up thing.
You're just uncomfortable with the experience itself.
I'm like, this is what's happening. At this point, like, it started, like I said, when I was younger.
You feel like you're being forced to experience things?
Yeah, and then at this point, I'm just like...
Wouldn't you say that, though, that's kind of like been your whole life, is you being forced to experience things?
Yeah.
So, wouldn't you say the dreams are pretty expectable?
At this point, yeah. They are.
Well, no, I mean, looking back now, you're like, oh, well, I'm constantly being forced into the fray, and then now until it becomes... And then it's just my normal now. It's like you said, I'm always saving someone's life.
I'm either saving someone's life or watching them die. No, but what's fucked up?
Which is all really extreme.
Every time I do try to save their life, they die. Because that's me being like the good part of like my soul. Look it. I don't know if you know this whole thing of like I'm crucifix coffee, you know?
Yeah, I can dig it.
I am a whole believer of good and bad. If you know Dogman, you know me.
Hell yeah.
And he knows that I believe in both paths.
The light and the dark side of the force.
I believe in the devil. I believe in God. You know, it might not be God. It might not be the devil. There's a dark and a light.
I've always said one man's devil is another man's God, and vice versa.
Listen, if you guys are a real listener, that shit's not fake, bro. Like, you will.
I've had interesting experiences in the same vein of what you're describing. While I was on a batch of mushrooms, I got golden teacher mushrooms.
Mm.
I remember listening to music and drinking beer, and I was smoking a little pot. Nothing outrageous. I had gotten out of work, took some shrooms, and I was like, all right, cool, I'm going to hang out, listen to my playlist, and then, kick it shroom style. I had fucking no buzz, really.
Dude.
I felt a little queasy.
Yeah.
My playlist ended, and the moment that the room filled with silence, I could feel the vibrations of the room. Just the room went wah.
Yeah. No.
I got pulled out of my soul got pulled out of my body like I was being reeled in on a fish hook, and I got thrown out into the sky, above the town, above the state, above the country, out into the fucking space, above Earth, and then just way out of the solar system, out of the galaxy, out of the fucking universe, and then out of like time and space.
No, dude. That's how it is. That's how my dreams are.
It's so fucking compelling.
No. It's so compelling, dude. Like, hey, don't ever think you're a fucking weirdo. If
Are you have to keep talking about it? Is it getting sensitive?
I'll keep talking. No, dude. Like, this shit's real, dude. Like, I hate having medicine in a way, you know what I'm talking about? I hate it because...
Do you feel like there's a heaven and hell? If you believe in God and the devil, then you must believe in the heaven and hell, right?
Dude, I am the fucking equilibrium with that shit. Like, I believe in evil and good because I have seen both.
You need one for the other to have meaning, I suppose, right?
Have meaning.
I had brought this up before, too. Can good and evil exist without each other?
Depends. If that good or is willing to work with the evil, or is that evil willing to work with the good?
Well, I thought that whole thing,
balance.
The yin and the yang, about having the small bit of black inside the white and the small bit of white inside the black.
That is balance. That is See, the more you think of what I say, you're gonna realize how real that shit is. Like there's no, yes, I was raised Christian and all this stuff, but
yeah,
I still am, you know. But I believe in that evil side too. That's why I will always be on the evil side. Yes, that might sound fucked up for me, but I guarantee you, the more you look into it, you will realize
the philosophy of Nietzsche.
How that is.
The philosophy of Nietzsche says that there is no good and evil. You have to piss?
No.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were fucking trying to call it. No, the philosopher Nietzsche says that there's
Piss.
piss 1 2 1 2 piss 1 2. Take a piss. No. Crucifix. Pick up sticks.
That's why I fucking taken that name under crucifix, because
the cross between good and bad.
Yeah.
All right, that's fucking heavy. There's a theme. There's a Batman theme and shit, right?
I'm not named crucifix under no reason.
So this whole like multi-dream world, because I've had dinner with my dad after he died too. He came and talked to me once or twice, and it was like, later, dude, and then never showed up again.
You know why I'm taking care of my nephew now? Okay, check this out, guys. You hear this? Look, my brother passed away, and then my mom that passed away took care of him. And then I remember when my brother it's almost like he knew he was gonna die. he told me, he's like, hey, if I ever die, look after my son. You know, I didn't think about anything of it, right?
Yeah.
Then my mom passed away. I'm like, oh shit, you know? And then I started taking him under my wing.
You say that's when shit got real.
Then and then I started taking him under my wing, and then now my mom passed away. Now he's legit under my wing.
That's impressive.
He's almost he's my son, and he's fucking 16 years old.
Nice. You got a Robin now to your Batman?
Yeah, pretty much. No, and I taught him, dude. Recently, I'm gonna tell you, like, I taught him all this fucking fighting. I taught him all this fighting, and then I told him, I was like, if I'm gonna teach you how to fight like this, because you know me,
yeah,
like I'm into all this.
Yes.
If I teach him all these things, I will beat his ass if I find out he's using it. And then recently, he got fucking suspended. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I slapped the fuck out of him. I'm like, did you suck into what they were saying? He's like, yeah, they were talking shit. I'm like, and then I slapped him. I'm like, you don't ever suck into someone that's saying something. I was like, if the only time you should ever do something is if they swing on you.
You hear that, world governments? And I think we're going to take a break there and tell everyone, be careful of your dreams, be careful of your medicine, be careful of what you invite into your life, and be careful of leaving your body exposed at night. Protect yourself, and do not harm people unless they intend to do you harm. Mm-hmm. World governments. All right. Make love, not war. Peace.
Peace.
This has been the Dogman Sideshow featuring Crucifix Coffee.
It's the Dogman Show.
Dogman Show!